Do you believe that with just one simple trick, your orchid can bloom all year round? Let's take care of orchids together when the flowers bloom. The flowers are blooming beautifully, and would you like to join me in taking care of orchids so they bloom all year round? Where in the world are you watching from? Drop your city or country in the comments. I'd love to connect. And hey, if you're facing any challenges with your orchid, don't be shy, ask away. Let's grow and learn together on this plant-loving journey. We will use one ripe banana. It should be nice and soft, which makes it easy to mash up. Ripe bananas are loaded with potassium, vitamin B6, vitamin C, and other minerals. Potassium is super important for orchids. It strengthens the plant, helps it handle stress better, and even encourages blooming. Add it into the container. Next, we're going to use a ginger tea bag. If you don't have a tea bag, you can totally use fresh ginger slices instead. But if you do have the tea bag, it's super convenient. Stir the solution. Soaking it after 30 minutes. Next, we're going to use 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Just a small spoonful is enough. Don't overdo it, because too much can mess with the soil's pH. Pouring 1,000 milliliters of water. Baking soda also gently balances the pH level, creating a better environment for your orchid to grow, especially promoting healthy roots and leaves. Next, we're going to use the baking soda solution to gently wipe down the orchid. Just grab a soft cloth or a cotton pad, dip it into the solution, and carefully wipe the leaves, both on top and underneath. Wiping the top side of the leaves helps the orchid photosynthesize better because dust buildup can block light. When the leaves are clean, the plant can absorb more sunlight and turn it into energy for growth. As for wiping the underside of the leaves, that's super important too. It helps remove bacteria, mold, and dirt that often collect there. That's also where most of the stomata, tiny pores, are located. Keeping them clean allows the orchid to breathe better, regulate moisture, and exchange gases more efficiently. Look at that! The roots are strong and healthy, nice and firm, clinging tightly to the growing medium. And check out the flower spike. Wow, it's already branching out into multiple buds. Alright, now let's do the same thing for the next orchid. Take your time. Clean the top of the leaves so they can soak up light better, and don't forget the underside to clear out bacteria and keep the stomata breathing freely. Every plant deserves some love, and if you care for them all the same way, Your whole orchid collection is going to look amazing. Next, we're going to use a spray bottle. This method helps increase the humidity around the plant, especially on hot days or when your orchid needs a little extra moisture. Just mist the leaves lightly. Don't overdo it because you don't want the leaves to stay too wet for too long, which could lead to mold. A light spray like this will provide even moisture for the plant and make the air around the orchid fresher, creating an ideal environment for growth. What do you think an orchid needs the most to stay healthy? Light, water, or nutrients? Type 1, 2, or 3. For the other orchids, we'll mist them the same way. Just use the spray bottle to lightly mist a fine layer of water on the leaves, especially on the newer growth. Be careful not to overdo it. Just enough to keep the plant from drying out. This will provide the right amount of moisture without creating a too damp environment that could encourage mold or fungal growth. After soaking the orchid in the banana and ginger tea mixture for about 30 minutes, we'll strain the solution through a fine sieve to remove any solid particles or undissolved bits. Once filtered, we can use this liquid to water or mist the orchid, providing it with a clean and nutrient-rich solution without any leftover residue. We'll combine the baking soda solution with the banana and ginger tea mixture to create a perfect nutrient-rich solution for the orchid. Add a bit of baking soda to the filtered banana and ginger tea mixture and stir well to ensure all the ingredients dissolve properly. This combination will provide the orchid with a rich array of nutrients, including potassium from the banana, vitamins from the ginger tea, and the antibacterial benefits of the baking soda. Step 3. We will water the orchid with this prepared solution. After combining the baking soda, banana, and ginger tea mixture, gently water the plant, focusing on the soil or around the roots. Be sure to use an appropriate amount of liquid, not too much to avoid waterlogging, but enough for the orchid to absorb the nutrients properly. Watering in the morning or late afternoon is ideal, as it helps the plant absorb the nutrients efficiently while minimizing the risk of mold growth. After watering the orchid, we'll transfer the solution into a spray bottle and mist the plant again. This will help provide the orchid with extra moisture while allowing it to absorb the nutrients from the banana, ginger tea, and baking soda. When spraying, be sure to mist gently over the leaves, both the top and underside. Avoid letting water sit on the leaves for too long to prevent mold growth. Spraying once more creates a protective layer, boosting the plant's resistance and encouraging its growth. We only need to keep the leaves moist and soak the orchid in the solution for about 30 minutes. Don't soak it for too long, as prolonged soaking could lead to waterlogging or create an unfavorable environment for the roots. After 30 minutes, you can remove the orchid and let any excess water drain out. Soaking for this amount of time helps the orchid absorb the nutrients from the solution, while also improving the humidity around the leaves and stimulating the plant's growth. The flower spike has also sprouted several branches, with each bud slowly opening, releasing a sweet fragrance that fills the air, making the surrounding space feel lively and full of vitality. After soaking, watering, and wiping, the orchids will look more vibrant and healthy than ever. The leaves, now clean and glossy, will reflect the light beautifully, helping the plant photosynthesize more efficiently. The roots are strong and firmly anchored in the growing medium, showing that the orchid is thriving. Remember to care for your orchids regularly and create an ideal environment for them to stay healthy and vibrant. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you'll try this method for your own orchids and see great results. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more gardening tips and tricks.